Hi, welcome back to my channel. I hope you enjoy this story time. I'm gonna be trying not to punch the air while I retell these tales. Just kidding. I worked at a Sephora that was inside of a JCPenney, so they do things a little bit different than a freestanding Sephora store does. Basically, you had to learn color, skincare, and fragrance, work the cash register, do mini makeovers. We just did it all. Let's start with Karen number one. I was pretty new to the job, and the way our store was set up, there's two openings to go outside into JCPenney. One of these openings, we have towers set up with product for people walking by in JCPenney, get their attention, maybe they'll come in. There was a lady about in her 60s looking at one of the towers. If you've ever shopped in a Sephora, you know sometimes the music can be really loud. I want to say Karen is about 8 feet away from me. We make eye contact, I smile at her, and she goes, I said, what? I'm sorry, what? I could not hear her. Neither of us were really moving toward each other. She's not raising her voice. So I walk up to her. I'm like, I'm so sorry. What did you say? I kid you not. I'm not over exaggerating. She says,
I said, do you have any women's perfume?
My soul left my body for a second. I swear I stood there for like 2 seconds processing how rude she just repeated herself to me. And you know what I did? I killed her with kindness. Yes! We've got a ton of women's fragrance. If you look right over there, you'll see the women's fragrance up on the wall. We've got testers, feel free to smell them, and I can even make you some samples if you'd like. Like, just so sweet. Didn't think twice after those 2 seconds. Her reaction, she was taken back. She was like, oh, sorry. She was embarrassed. I was nice to her. I wasn't mean to her, you know what I mean? And did she ask me for any samples? No. That is so rude to talk to someone like that. Like, I'm trying to hear you, girl. I'm trying. I'm not trying to make you repeat yourself. What the heck? You're gonna be needing a hearing aid soon anyway. Just kidding, that was mean. Karen number two. My oh my. Oh, you like that? Yeah, it's like my motto. It says live, laugh, love. If you've ever worked retail, you know that the holidays just bring out the most joyful people. It really brings out the best in people. Seriously, all these people are on the naughty list. Let me paint the picture for you. It's close to the holidays, and it's just myself and one other coworker, and it's after work rush. We got a huge rush of people. The only other coworker with me is working the cash register with a line of about 7 people. I'm working the floor by myself and there's 12 people. We noticed an error in the schedule, if I'm remembering correctly, that there was a 30-minute gap before the next person would come in, and I should have been gone, and then my coworker would have been alone for 30 minutes. I'm already like up to my neck in people wanting help. I'm helping this sweet older lady who kind of needs me to like hold her hand to help her, and I'm trying to lead her to the right area without being rude. It's just hectic. Karen number two. She wants a color match. I know I can't dedicate that time because I gotta be out of there soon. I let my coworker at the register know, hey, when so-and-so gets here, can you please let them know that she's next for a color match? Thank you. On my way out, she's standing there and she's next to our cell end cap, and I tell her, hi, so I'm actually off now. I let so-and-so know that when the next person gets on, that you are next to be color matched. I've been waiting like 5 minutes to get color matched. I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. We're just really short-staffed today. Thank you so much for waiting. She takes her stuff and she throws it on the cell end cap. She goes, I'll just go to Ulta. And I go, Have a great day. And I kid you not, she went, I swear she was about to blow her top and she like spun around and stormed off. And I'm like, I'm going home. Karen number 3. She holds a sweet place in my heart. She was one of the first Karens I've also had to deal with when I was new there. I was scheduled for an opening shift with an assistant manager at the time. When we got into the store, all of the lights inside of Sephora weren't even turned on all the way yet. And this lady comes barging in, sunglasses on and everything. Like, who wears sunglasses inside still is what I'm trying to figure out. Karen's apparently. She comes inside and she asked me,
do you carry this perfume?
And I, being so new, did not know half of these perfumes, so I'm trying to help her look for it. I've seen it in here before. As the assistant manager is walking up to the register to begin opening them because the store had literally just unlocked the doors, the lady sees it, she grabs it, this one, and is ready for checkout. My register is not even open yet, and she just already has that energy, that in and out, don't stand in my way. You know, the type you can just tell. They're not nice, they're not friendly, they're not smiling. She's just being rude. I'm opening the register, counting, and I'm like, oh, just a minute, gotta open the register. And she's like, didn't you guys open at 10?
Aren't you guys already open?
Yeah, we just opened. Sorry. I just gotta open the register. I'm going to my friend's birthday party. I'm running late. Oh, I'm sorry you're in a rush. I'm not mad that I'm running late. Jeez, okay. And at that point, I stopped being friendly. I don't be mean, but I'm done trying to be nice to you. I'm just gonna do your stuff. If you don't wanna treat me decently, I'm not gonna go out of my way to be nice to you when I already was trying to. Out of nowhere, she kind of switches up. Thank you. Thank you. Like a different person, and inside of me I was kind of like, ew.
Fake.
The assistant manager, she was like, did you see the look I gave her when I was counting the money and she was being so rude? I just gave her a... I was like, I did not know that. And she's like, and that's when she started being nice to you because she realized how she was being. Like Tabitha Brown says, if you can't have a good day, don't go around messing up someone else's. I have saved the worst for last. Welcome, Karen number 4. This incident happened when I was an assistant manager at Sephora. Prior to this interaction, I was with my boss conducting a group interview, and the other assistant manager was out on the floor by herself. We were switching out halfway through so we could both experience the interviewing process. I come to switch her out and she's like, yeah, it's been dead, it's been so slow. I'm like, okay, cool. I had about 4 people in the store at once. One needed a color match, so I had her at the beauty studio. I explained to her, hey, I'm the only one on the floor right now, so I might need to step away a few times while we do your color match, if that's okay with you. And she's totally chill. She's got like her baby in the stroller. She's like, oh, it's fine, I've got time, like it's fine. I had to go check someone out, and then I had a mom and daughter come in and they wanted some samples of perfume. I told them, just pick out which ones you want to try, just set them here for me, and then I'll come and get them filled up for you. I go back, try to finish the color match, and then there's another lady just kind of browsing the skincare who I said hi to. She didn't really seem like she wanted to be bothered. I'm trying to do the color match. The lady in the skincare came up to me. You guys understand when someone just has an attitude, right? She came up with like a negative aura, attitude written on her face, and she goes,
who's gonna check me out?
I said, oh, you're ready? She wasn't waiting at the register or anything. I can help you with that. So we head up towards the register. The mom and daughter have picked out their perfumes, and I said, I'll make this for you right after I check her out. She's in a little bit of a hurry. Because she did seem like she was in a hurry, but apparently that's where I messed up. I should have not said she was in a hurry.
I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush.
And I'm like, oh, sorry, I thought you were. I'm not in a rush. Okay. And then at this point I already have another lady looking in the fragrance too. You can feel the awkward tension with the mom and daughter. They're kind of just, you know, quiet to themselves, like, oh boy, like, we got a happy jolly camper over here. She starts interrogating me.
Why are you the only one working? Where's everyone else? Why are you the only one here? Why is no one else here?
And I'm like, oh, they're doing some interviews right now. I'm the only one working. I'm so sorry for the inconvenience.
It's not okay. It's not okay.
I'm like, okay, sorry about that.
Do you like a number I can talk to someone?
And I'm like, yeah, let me give you the manager's card. She's raising her voice. I get her receipt printed out. She buys like 2 $6 masks. I still remember that. I think she wanted my name. I write my name. I'm like, oh, of course, my name's Alicia. I staple the card with my name on it that has my boss's name and her number. I hand it to her. And no thank you, no have a good day. She was really nasty. I'm probably leaving out a lot of detail of this because my brain just blocked it out. She was very nasty to me. Very nasty. The other lady that had been browsing in the fragrance, she goes, sweetheart, that lady was so rude. You handled that situation perfectly. I'm a manager at so-and-so. I can tell you, she's gonna be one to call corporate. She said, can I have your card? I'm gonna call the store and I'm gonna let them know how good you handled this situation because I can guarantee you she is going to call corporate. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna get in trouble. I give the samples to the mom and daughter and they're silent to me the whole time. They're just like, they're frozen, like it's awkward. You know, they just experience that whole interaction. Then I go back to the beauty studio to finish up that color match and I was like, did you hear that lady yelling at me? She was so mean. She was like, what? That is not right. What the heck? Like, she was so mad that the lady was mean to me. It's so embarrassing. I literally started crying. But I don't think just that incident alone would have made me cry. I think what broke me over the edge of crying at work was the fact that basically my mom had beat cancer once, uterine cancer, and then she was still having some pain in her stomach. And then that day where I ran into Karen number 4 was the day that she gave me the report where they found several tumors, basically. Several masses in her abdomen. We weren't sure if they were cancer or not, but considering her history, it was pretty telling that the cancer was probably back. So I didn't even have time to process that. And then I have this lady yelling at me and being mean to me. And I just went into the bathroom and I cried and I texted my boyfriend. I was like, this lady was so mean to me right now. I'm in the bathroom and I can't stop crying. I'm one of the most patient people you will meet. I think that really took me over the edge was the whole thing with my mom. She could have been having an equally as bad day, but I empathize with people, empathize or sympathize with people. So you will never catch me being mean to someone just because I'm having a bad day, because you never know what that other person is going through. And what does being mean even get you? I really don't understand. But guess what? Besides that lady who actually did call for me, I was on my way clocking out that day and one of the managers from Penney, he goes, hey, did someone give you a hard time today? And I was like, I'm just kidding. I wasn't still crying at that point. And he's like, oh, well, some lady called in and she just wanted to say how well you handled the situation. And I was like, oh, she really called. That's so sweet. But guess what? The lady still did call corporate on me. Whack. But the best part is, after I came back from my lunch break, there's another worker who wasn't there prior. The lady with the stroller who has color matching went to Starbucks, got me a tea, and brought it back for me. And she told my coworker who was talking to me to give me a hug and say, don't let the haters get to you, or something like that. My coworker gave me like the best hug. It was just so sweet and it really restored my faith in humanity. If you work in retail yourself, I'm praying for you. Thank you for doing a thankless job. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.